it's all high excitement here, and winners are grinners, and as you can see, Guilford are enjoying the spoils of their hard season. We're going to see if we can't grab a couple of the players here. We can see they're just starting to refuel on the pizza, but Sammy, you might like to come over. Congratulations on a great victory.
Thanks, Obby. Thanks, mate. Yeah,
it was a tremendous game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a hard-fought game. In that, tell me a little bit about when you saw the big forward for them that wasn't playing. What was the mindset? Did you start to relax and think this might be easy, or tell me a little bit about what was going through your mind when you felt that Callow wasn't playing?
Oh well, we knew that Callow was obviously a massive out. Obviously, a few of the boys here play with him with the Devils and the Allies, so we know how big of an out for them he was. But yeah, obviously went up there earlier in the year and played against St Pat's, and we knew that how good of a side they were, so we knew it wasn't going to be an easy beat. And obviously, very hard for a win, but good to get it up.
They had a very open forward line. Their structure was good. They used the ball well going forward. It was very dangerous in that first half. What was the mindset? What changed after half time?
I think we sort of realised that our backs were coming up the ground pretty high, and that's where they were getting us out the back. So yeah, we sort of adjusted. Jace Gridley, Bates, Don White, Sammy Collins back there, they all adjusted well, and yeah, I think they held us in good stead in the last half to get a few good attacks going and get big Noah Holmes on the end of a few, so it was good.
So for you, last week, best on ground in the TSL, but playing this game in the SATIS, what does it feel like? What is it like to play with your mates in that? That was a ferocious game of football.
Yeah, mate, it's always obviously disappointing not being able to play for Clarence this week, coming off a good win and everything, but to get the chance to play with some of your best mates you've grown up with since under 12s and stuff like that's unreal. And yeah, the feeling at the end of the game there, obviously a bit of a scruff and whatnot at the end, but it was a tremendous feeling throughout the group, which was unreal.
So one more year for you at this college, but a lot of your good mates are in year 12, so I think it's wonderful that you're committed to the cause and played a great game. For you, congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Obby. Thanks, mate.
There's one of the stars, Sammy Banks, as we're going to look around the room here. Have a look at the pizzas all going down here. It's very, very exciting. Let's have a look as we go here. There's another young man before we go away. We've got the captain with us. Congratulations on a very hard-fought victory.
Thank you.
Now, you've got a few of the old war wounds there. Tell me a little bit about the intensity of the game.
Yeah, no, it was played at a real high intensity, and the big ground sort of spread the game and had it flowing a bit towards the end there, yeah.
Was there any time when you thought these guys are really here to play? I went in their rooms before the game. They seemed very, very focused.
Yeah, you could tell even through the warm-up and before the game they were ready and right in it and ready to come for us, and we knew they obviously had a good team, and obviously with the out of big Callow, nothing really changed for them, and they had a really good effort, yeah. Every
time you got the ball, you didn't have a lot of time and space, did you? They were pretty keen to sort of slow you down.
Yeah, they did well, yeah.
They did really well. Well, congratulations and well done. You represented your school very, very well. Congratulations. I'll tell you what, young Connor Smith is starting to feed his face and refuel with the pizza. But, mate, I thought you had a really cracker game. The way that you actually linked up between the midfield and getting the ball down, a really polished performance by you. How did you find the game?
Yeah, fast pace, real fast pace. So we knew they were going to come out and have a crack after the last time we played them and lost by not much. So we knew we had to come out and have a crack.
It was really interesting. There's been a lot of press this week and big write-up in the Mercury, a big build-up, and you committed to the cause. I felt like that intensity in there was as good as any game of football that I've seen, and they had this steely determination. They'll never give up. Not at all. Like even in the last 5 minutes, you still saw them hacking away and trying to get to us. So, but good on them. So, well, congratulations to you, and enjoy the game. Thanks, enjoy the celebrations.
Yeah, we will do. Thank you.
Right, now we've got Will and Sam Collins, who played fantastic games for Guilford Young. It must be fantastic to finish on a high note for the college and play an outstanding performance with your dear old brother.
100%. Playing with a bunch of your best mates from school, there's nothing better, and I guess the last couple of years hasn't been seen as a massive thing for this college, so to bring it back and hopefully continue the culture moving on would be awesome, and play with Sambo, possibly one of the last times I'll get to play with him for a long time. It means a lot.
Well, it was interesting, Sam, because I spoke to Marcus Davies before the game, and here's a man who's played games with Carlton, and he still remembers when he played in grade 12 with his mates at Hutchins. He really valued and coveted that sort of thing. How do you see today?
Yeah, well, obviously there's lots of existential pressure this year for a lot of us. Are very talented both sides, not only GYC but St Pat's. So being able to play school footy together, it's not a getaway, but it is an opportunity just to relax a little bit more and still go hard but enjoy the game and not worry too much about the outside pressure. So it's a great way to play with your best mates, and you don't get this opportunity again. So it may be my last game I ever play with Wilser, so it's pretty special as well.
Well, I hope you both enjoy it. It was a really good occasion, but it was always in doubt. They looked very dangerous, didn't they? So when Big Callow was out, they thought it might have been easy, but the way they had an open forward line, it was very, very dangerous. You two guys played down back. They created a lot of space, and they looked very dangerous going forward. Is that how you saw it?
I think so, and I mean, although they didn't have Callow, they got a lot of really talented players. Sam and I being amongst the Devils this year, although they didn't go along, we know a lot of the blokes for St Pat's have some really quality players and a lot of Devils amongst their group. So we knew without Callow, that would still be a really good challenge, and especially their forwards. They move around a lot, they're buzzy, they're fit, they're athletic, and they're really hungry for a goal. So I think the first half, we probably were a little bit off our game. I think the problem is we have so many good talented players this year that's almost getting a feel of that balance. And I think that second half, when we actually started to understand what role we needed to play for each other, that's when we really started to get on top. But 100%, they were really good today in the forward line.
Sam, was there a particular time in the game and you suddenly thought, that's just started to click? That's the team that we came to play. You know, was there a time when you suddenly thought, we've got them?
Yeah, well, I think early in the third, Ollie Davies got a kick out of the midfield and hit Noah. And I feel like that was sort of when it really started to show, you know, we're all very skillful, but as soon as we used the skills that worked a bit more of a team, that was when it got impressive. And from there on, it became an easier job down back because we didn't have to do too much. Obviously, all the midfielders and the forwards are doing all the work, but I feel like that premiership quarter was pretty big for us, and I think that's sort of what's got us the game.
Yeah, I was interested because up in the commentary booth, I was somewhat critical of Noah on one particular effort, and it was the next effort when he came and charged the pack, and I thought, hello, the big man's back, and he showed a great deal of intent, and everyone lifted around him, and I thought, you know, that was it. Well, boys, congratulations. Enjoy the day, and it's fantastic to see you guys play together. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good boy. Well done.
You should feel really proud of yourselves, okay? You can strut around Hobart campus and Lockie. You can strut around Lockie campus. And, you know, I must admit, all that stuff, you know, getting into the canteen and having good banter and all that, that's what it's all about, school footy. All right, so enjoy all that stuff. I thought it was about you, Blair. You know, I just humbly sit in the background. No one's ever called me humble. But no, it's about you guys. Really well done. There's a couple of big assemblies coming up where Mrs. Brown has promised us to do medallions. But I want to, finally, we have not won this. We have not won this since 2002. Have we had extremely good talent at the college? Yes, we have. Have they committed? No, they haven't, for various reasons. All right? You guys did. So deserve it. It's going to be fantastic plus 2 weeks of college for sure.